Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is October 17, 2017. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. Today we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading down about a half a point. Right now the futures are trading at 25.55 and 3/4 per contract. This is basically a flat open when you look at the market. So don't make too much out of it, but we have lots of stocks in the news. We have lots of earnings plays. Earnings season really kicks off this week, so get ready. Let's get started here with Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs reporting earnings this morning. Stock right now is trading at $245.85, closed at $242.41. So a decent little pop for Goldman there. Has to really get above the 245.50 level on an hourly chart close. You are above there now, so we'll see how it plays out. Goldman's next big resistance level, if you ask me, is a pierce of the 250 area. We'll see if it can climb that high. Either way, we're going to look at this one once the opening bell rings. There's not much we're going to do with it ahead of the opening bell. So again, we'll look at this in the intraday stock chat room. And if you have not done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. Next up is going to be NFLX. They reported earnings last night after the closing bell. Stock right now is trading at $202.29. Closed at $202.68. You could see yesterday it briefly got above the 210 level, but it has started to fade. So again, very, very overbought stock at this stage. We'll see how it plays out once the opening bell rings. Morgan Stanley, another big giant financial stock, reporting earnings today. Stock is trading at $49.90, closed at $48.94. So that's up almost a buck today. Again, good resistance from what I could see. It's going to be around 50.75, 50.50 if it gets up there. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, leave it alone. Looks like we have earnings out of Johnson & Johnson this morning. J&J reporting earnings. Stock right now is trading at $135.80. It closed at $136.12. This stock initially popped up, but you can see it has started to fade. I'm going to try to have some levels worked out for us. Not exactly sure where we'll go with this once the opening bell rings. But either way, I could definitely see some levels coming into play. Watch 134.40. That could be interesting. Then it's all the way down to around the 132.90 level. So some levels there for J&J you want to keep on the radar today. And again, we will look at this once the opening bell rings in the intraday stock chat room. Next up, we have United Health, ticker symbol UNH. Looks like the stock right now is trading at $196.39. Closed at $193.20 yesterday. So nice little uptick for United Health Group. And again, there's really not much to it until it gets to the $200 level. When it gets there, you can see you have some big resistance points at that point in time. But right now, not much to do here. UNH holding up very, very well. And the stock right now is catching a little bit of a bid from yesterday's close. So we want to respect it. We'll look at this one once the opening bell rings as well. Let's take a look at GWW. This is going to be Granger. And stock is trading at $189, closed at $182.36. Now this is sometimes a lighter volume stock, meaning it doesn't always trade 1 million shares a day or more. Sometimes it'll trade 500, 600,000, but nice little pop. But I do think you have a lot of resistance up here around the 190 level, so be a little bit on the guarded side. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, just leave it alone for the time being. We'll come back to this once the opening bell rings in the intraday stock chat room. We'll revisit it. We'll see what kind of levels it looks like we'll be serving as good resistance. Let's take a look at CSX. Looks like they had earnings also. Stock is trading at $51.78, closed at $52.84. So this is down about a buck from its close. Again, the only level I'm seeing that interests me in this name is around $50.38, $50.40. If it gets down there, I do think there is a play on the long side. So keep that on the radar today. CSX right around the $50.39 level. After that, it's really down to around $49.50. But right now, the 50.40 should give us some kind of a support bounce. Let's take a look at Sonic, SONC. The restaurant chain here is getting hit pretty hard. Closed at $24.80, now trading at $23.60. Again, the only level I'm seeing that would interest me in this stock would be around $20.80. If it got down to that low, I do think there's a play in this name. Till then, we'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. Let's take a look at HOG, which is HOG. Let's get that symbol in there, which Harley Davidson Motorcycles. Stock right now is trading at $45.44. closed at 46.57. So HOG is down a little bit. Again, it traded as low as 44.80. The only level that really interests me would be around 39.40. So again, we still got lower to go before I really even get interested in this name. But around 39.40, 39 and a quarter, somewhere down there, I start to get interested. And again, we'll look at this one in the intraday stock chat room a little bit later. Let's take a look at Boeing. I did see that was down this morning. I don't think that's on back of earnings. Their earnings come out next week. But right now, Boeing, I think, might be down on an Iran jet deal. Either way, the stock is trading at 255.26, closed at 259.75. So you got a nice little downtick there. This is one worthwhile keeping it on the radar today. We'll see where it goes once the opening bell rings. If by some chance the stock did trade down to probably 246 or so, we do like it around that level. But again, we'll have to look at this one once the opening bell rings today. Let's take a look at United Natural Foods. UNFI is the ticker symbol here. And you're going to see that this is trading right now at 39.60, but there's no real volume taking it down. So we'll have to watch this close. One thing I will say, if this gets to $36.20 today, that is a buy level. So keep that on the radar for a day trade. All levels mentioned in this video are just day trade levels, nothing more than that. And once again, if you want to come over and trade alongside of us, take that 7-day free trial. Earnings season is just getting underway. We're going to have tons of earnings tonight after the close, ton tomorrow morning. We'll have gap plays each and every day going forward. All right, let's shift gears here. Let's go over to the gold market. Gold is getting roasted today. That is trading down $15 an ounce to $1,288.10 an ounce on gold. Let's go to the GLD, which is a good gold ETF. You'll see that today trading at around 122.18, closed at 122.97. So gold getting hit pretty sharply. And yesterday we talked about that getting into the 124 area on GLD as good resistance, and sure enough, you're seeing gold get hit a little bit today. Looking over at crude oil, we have crude oil up 12 cents to $51.99 a barrel. Take a look at the USO, which is good oil ETF to track the movement in oil. That would be trading at 10.49, closed at 10.46. So we have gold down, oil up, and the markets are basically flat ahead of the opening bell. So we're going to see how this all plays out. Lots of stocks in motion, and again, going forward, we're going to have a lot more stocks as earnings season lasts about 4 to 5 weeks, and it is just getting started. So with that being said, everybody, have a great trading session. If you haven't done so, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. Trade right alongside of us. With that being said, everybody, we'll see you all on the charts.